Welcome back to Kwavebox, where emotions, surprises, and secrets from the Korean entertainment world come alive. Tonight's story? Oh, it's the one shaking the entire fandom. Dispatch's late-night release of dating photos between Yoona and Lee Chae-min. The internet can barely breathe. Fans are stunned, confused, emotional, and divided. What started as a quiet night turned into a social media storm, because no one saw this coming. Picture this, it's just past midnight in Seoul. Dispatch, infamous for its annual tradition of dropping celebrity relationship bombshells, posts a new set of photos, grainy but clear enough to recognize faces everyone knows. There's Girls' Generation's Yoona, the beloved Queen of Grace, and beside her, unmistakably, Lee Chae-min, the rising actor who stole hearts in recent dramas. They're walking side by side, masks off, looking relaxed, almost too relaxed for two public figures known to be careful about their images. Fans were quick to react. "Wait, is that Yoona?" One comment read, disbelief flooding every word. Within minutes, Yoona's name trended globally on X, while Lee Chae-min's Instagram flooded with both congratulatory and bewildered messages. What were they doing together at such an hour? How long had this been going on? Dispatch didn't need to say much. Those pictures spoke volumes. According to Dispatch's report, the photos were taken in early October, after Yoona returned from her schedule abroad. The two were seen dining quietly at a high-end restaurant in Gangnam before taking a walk near the Han River. It wasn't the first time they'd allegedly been spotted, but this time Dispatch came prepared, with timestamps, car details, and even a few shots of them entering the same apartment complex. But here's the twist. This pairing wasn't even on the public radar. While some fans remember that Lee Chae-min once mentioned admiring Yoona during a talk show interview, saying she was the definition of elegance and professionalism, no one imagined it would lead to real-life connection. The age gap of over a decade only fueled the buzz further. "Yoona and Chae-min? That's unexpected but kinda cute," one fan commented. Others weren't as kind, questioning whether the photos might be misunderstood. So how did they meet? Sources hint that it could have started through a brand collaboration or industry event. Both Yoona and Chae-min are ambassadors for luxury fashion brands, often attending the same functions. According to an insider cited by Dispatch, they met through mutual acquaintances during a commercial shoot early this year. Their connection was instant, but they tried to keep it professional at first. But as time passed, that professional line began to blur. As soon as the news dropped, SM Entertainment and Lee Chae-min's agency reportedly went into overdrive. Within hours, both sides released short statements. Yoona's team simply said, "We are checking the facts." Meanwhile, Chae-min's agency urged the public to refrain from speculative comments until an official confirmation. But fans knew what that usually means in Dispatch terms. If there's smoke, there's fire. The reaction online has been electric. Some longtime Sons, Yoona's fandom, expressed full support. "If she's happy, we're happy. She deserves love like anyone else." Others seem to struggle to accept the idea, calling the age gap a bit shocking. Meanwhile, new generation K-drama fans couldn't contain their excitement. Lee Chae-min dating Yoona? That's like a fantasy come true for him, one user joked, referencing how the young actor once admitted Yoona was his ideal type. Interestingly, eagle-eyed fans have now started connecting dots, matching past interactions, subtle Instagram posts, and overlapping schedules. A recent behind-the-scenes photo from a brand event showed Yoona looking unusually bright as Chae-min stood just a few meters away. Another clue? The matching black caps they wore during separate airport appearances last month. Could these have been secret signs? Fans certainly think so. However, not everyone is celebrating. A portion of the public feels uneasy about Dispatch's timing, dropping the news just as Yoona's new project promotion begins. Some suspect it might even be a strategic leak, either to divert attention from another celebrity story or stir buzz for the upcoming drama season. Dispatch has been accused before of choosing its moments too perfectly. Meanwhile, others are focusing on the emotional side of it all. For years, Yoona has been labeled the nation's goddess, graceful, composed, seemingly untouchable. To see her caught in candid, unguarded moments with someone younger and carefree has made many fans reflect. "She looks genuinely happy," one fan wrote. "I don't care who it is, as long as that smile is real." Lee Chae-min's rising popularity also adds another layer. Known for his humble nature and strong work ethic, he's been praised for staying grounded despite fame. Industry insiders describe him as mature beyond his years, which might explain why someone like Yoona would feel drawn to him. One staff member who worked on a recent set said, "He's very respectful, calm, and protective of people around him. He gives off the kind of energy you trust." Still, the question remains, will they confirm or deny it? Some sources believe Yoona, being private about her relationships, might stay silent. Others think she might handle it with grace, much like how she responded to past rumors, with honesty and poise. Yoona has always respected her fans, a former manager once said. She won't hide the truth if it affects those who've supported her for years. As the debate rages on, one thing's clear: Dispatch did it again. They reignited the conversation about privacy, love and fame in Korea's tightly watched entertainment world. For Yoona, this might be her biggest personal headline in years. For Lee Chae-min, it could change the course of his young career overnight. Whether it blossoms or fades under pressure, their story has already become one of 2025's most talked about celebrity pairings. But let's pause and think. Behind all the flashes, behind all the hashtags, there are two real people trying to navigate feelings in an industry that rarely allows them to breathe. Maybe what we saw that night wasn't scandalous at all. Maybe it was just two hearts meeting quietly in a noisy world. Fans continue to dissect every new photo, and journalists are now camped outside both agencies, waiting for an official word. But as of now, both sides remain silent. Could it be because there's something worth protecting? The night might have started with surprise, but it ends with something more tender. Curiosity, maybe even hope. Because deep down, everyone watching this unfold feels the same mix of disbelief and warmth. Could Yoona have finally found someone who sees her not as a superstar, but as a woman who deserves to love freely? This story is still developing, and you can bet we'll be here following every update, every statement, and every reaction as it unfolds. Until then, we're left with one image burned into our minds: Yoona smiling beneath the city lights, and Lee Chae-min walking beside her like it was the most natural thing in the world. This is Kwavebox, your space for stories that move hearts, stir emotions, and remind us that behind every headline, there's a heartbeat that deserves to be understood. Stay tuned, stay kind, and remember, love always finds a way, even under the watchful eyes of Dispatch.